What's going on, everyone? Boylon here and back for another video on Marvel Strike Force. TGI Friday, guys, because today we got our weekly blog post which gave us a lot more detail on the second new X-Force member, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and she's looking pretty good. Not to mention we got what looks to be an in-game model shot of her here, which looks a lot better than what I was actually expecting. And so here we are here with Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Take out your pent-up teenage angst with X-Force's newest member, Ellie Fimister, aka Negasonic Teenage Warhead, is a mutant who can generate varying levels of explosive power. The energy she produces can be delivered via a small focused attack or a massive concussive blast. Negasonic Teenage Warhead slots in as a blaster for the X-Force team and brings the boom, both for herself and her X-Force allies. She detonates enemies with high damage attacks and increases X-Force ally damage on Alliance War offense. Negasonic also gains barrier and speed bar on each enemy turn, element of personal defense. So it looks like here the traits are going to be Hero, Global, Mutant, Blaster, and X-Force. Most of these are pretty typical for mutant characters. I don't know any of them that aren't global. But let's get a look on her kit here and see what she's got. So her basic energy blast looks, well, pretty basic. Actually, surprisingly so for a blaster, so hope the numbers are a bit higher to make up for the lack of anything else special. Even Human Torch had bleeds on his basics, so let's hope the percentages are a bit high. Her special particle charge looks to be a turn 2 attack. Attack primary and adjacent targets for damage. Clear all positive effects from each target. This looks pretty good. More positive effect dispel on a team that's going to be quite offensive, so this, hopefully the damages aren't too bad here. And finally, her Ultimate Warhead is a turn 1 ultimate. Attack all enemies for damage and apply heal block for 2 turns. On War offense, clear defense up on all targets. So and this first tells me, without putting much thought into it, that this is going to completely wreck the Asgardians. Especially the defense up part that Heimdall provides to the team, and the heal block for 2 turns, so their regeneration won't. This is probably what they meant last week in the blog post about being god killers. My only concern here, of course, is maybe Negasonic's focus and whether or not she'll actually end up landing it on them, so that'll be quite an important part. And now her passive ticking time bomb here. On spawn, bury yourself for a % of this character's max health, which is pretty solid. On enemy turn, bury yourself for a % of this character's max health, plus fill speed bar. Like, wow, this has the potential to get a bit out of control. And if this character has barrier, gain armor. On War offense, on spawn, fill speed bar per X-Force ally. Gain damage. X-Force allies gain damage. So Negasonic is going to passively boost everyone else's damage, and looks like she is going to go first, probably out of the whole team. There's already a lot of other turn bar manipulation with Domino, so I think this team is going to be pretty crazy. And easily a top 5, if not top 3, War offense team. I can't wait to see the numbers on her kit, and hopefully we might see it up on MSF.gg not too long after the patch goes live next week. Not to mention, I really want to see what they end up doing to rework Deadpool, and especially Cable, who really needs a bit of a buff. I'm pretty excited for this team, though. I just wish I had more red stars on Deadpool and Cable, so we'll have to see how things go. And we got our upcoming blitzes here. Nothing too exciting. We got a Punisher Blitz, it looks like, on Monday, and the Ironheart Blitz starting on Thursday. Still a bit unhappy with her being released buggy, and really hope this doesn't happen with any of the X-Force characters to come. I'll probably go about top 2% for Ironheart for the 55 shards, but I'm not going to be doing any top 2000s like I did for the Black Order. And it looks like we're finally getting Mr. Sinister Farmable, and now he is going to the War Store. Honestly, I think that's pretty fair, given how overpowered he is and how much people are using him all over the place. Especially in Arena and almost every other game mode except maybe Raids. I'll be putting some War credits in here to try and get him up to 6-star. Definitely a character I recommend people to unlock or build up a bit, because with some good red stars, this guy can become a real beast. And I think one of the few characters that will probably be future-proofed due to his clone mechanic. So I think he'll do quite well. And it also looks like we're going to be keeping the 3-hour energy claim period, at least for another month until the end of June, which has been really great for me because sometimes I forget if I'm off doing something else, and it's always nice to have that extra time to claim it. Looks like we got some special offers coming this weekend as well, although these aren't anything too great. So we'll have to see if any of them are worth buying. Usually the offers are never anything too special. So I'm not getting my hopes up here. We'll just have to see as they come. And finally, it looks like we got some double shard events coming around for Phoenix. I'll be making use of that for Hela, who I'm still farming. And we also got the Hand Catalyst event coming back around, it looks like, with more hand double shards. And I might actually try and do the 7-star event for this, which I heard was pretty tough to clear. Since hand is kind of garbo still. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't get any further details about the supposed new PvP game modes coming, which was hinted at in the data mine, unless that's not actually making patch 4.1, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. And that looks like everything for the blog post. Maybe next Friday we'll get the kit release for X23, or maybe we'll see this in advance on MSF.gg after the patch goes live next week. Either way, I'm excited for this, and I can't wait to see all of them together to see how strong they can really get. What are you guys most excited about with this patch? Will you guys be gearing them up for your war offense? Between Domino and Negasonic's kit, I think they both look pretty awesome, so I can't wait to round it out with the others. I'll be doing some videos later on as well for the Wakandan Chaos Theory event that's going live today, and we'll post a video on some footage of me going through tiers 4 to 6 of that event, and I hope that I don't need to level them up any further than what I have now. But that's all for right now, and if you enjoyed this video and my content, please click that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below about what, if anything, excites you about this next patch coming up, and of course, hit that subscribe button for more Marvel Strike Force content. And until next time, everyone, stay safe.